Look at there, walking without a cane today. Slowly getting better, I think. Riding my ecotric down there. Hello everybody, Papa Blue Shirt. Going on my ride today. I am walking a little better. I'm not in as much pain. It's still there, but we're gonna ride anyways. And let's take a look at what we're riding today. Riding the Philodo Jumbo today. This is where our starting miles are, 145, and I set up. I got my wife, actually I got myself a new phone and my wife got my hand-me-down because she don't use a phone very much. And so I took her old phone and now I have some trip information. So we'll see how that goes. I can actually see this. I mean, you know, the letters are probably almost the same size. It has white background with black letters. I can actually read it. This is hard for me to read sometimes, especially when it goes to red. I mean, look, when it goes to red, they just all blur together. So that's what we're doing today. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I'm riding early today. Those turtles, they hang out there. They're called sliders because when you come up upon them, they slide into the water. So they're just kind of out in the sun and they wait until danger comes and they just slide into the water. Oh, it's a little windy today, but not like the last few days. The last few days has been like 45-mile-an-hour winds. Not able to record when it's like that. I'd rather not record because it just introduces all kinds of problems. Well, it's a lot windier out here than what I thought. See that flag up there? So hopefully this audio will turn out today. Seen some babies in there yesterday. Oh, there they are, way up there. There's nothing like lambs in the springtime. That's kind of like puppies, you know. I just like to go see them. I don't want to take them home or nothing. I just like to watch them. I've been through that and done that. I raised sheep for a while. Had this crazy idea that getting sheep would be easier than mowing the lawn. At our other house, we had a lot of area that they could graze, and I thought, well, we'll get some sheep. And turns out sheep are a little bit more picky eaters than like maybe a goat. So they would eat what they want and just leave the rest. Then you have the worm-in thing and all that kind of stuff and shearing, and I think it'd be easier just to mow the lawn. That's what I like about this all-wheel drive. Got a steep hill here, and you just push that button and up you go. I'm actually building speed on this hill. I love it. Yeah, there's a chance of severe weather this afternoon, so wanted to make sure I got my ride in. A lot of times they cry wolf so many times that you don't believe them anymore, but you're supposed to get some hail, high winds, and a chance of a tornado or two. So we shall see. My blindfold is just like onion. When I open it, makes me cry now. My billfold, I mean. My billfold is like an onion. Makes me cry when I open it. Well, we'll go down here and see if the dogs run with us today. The last few times they just looked at me. So I think I'm getting them trained. A lot of times if you just go through a bunch of times, they get tired of coming after you. They get used to you. Oh, that hump back there always catches me off guard. I'm a little bit leery today because I got my new phone, but I didn't get the screen protector yet, or the case. I do have my old case, but yeah, so I don't want to drop it or nothing, so I get a little afraid. I like riding back on these back roads here because hills are very nice, especially on this road here. This is a real hilly road. See, I'm slowing right down because I didn't push in the all-wheel drive because I'm holding the camera with my other hand. So I guess that's one disadvantage. If I was on the H8, I could just hit the throttle and it would engage the front. So, but I will say I like the push button better. No doggies today. Seen something on the road back there. Let's go back and see what it is. Well, there it is. Little box turtle. Hey, David, here's your turtle. My grandsons both had little box turtles over the summer one year. And now whenever I see a turtle, I think of David and Timmy. Yeah, we'll not linger there long. But yep, that's a cute little turtle. According to my GPS on my last ride, 35.7 was my max. Well, it's about 84 degrees, I think, out here. So it is pretty warm. I got my summer riding gear, well, almost all my summer riding gear. I usually, when it gets really hot, I just go with my bike shorts with leg coverings. I have to wear the leg coverings because, you know, the sleeves, otherwise my legs would fry. I'm so white, it ain't funny. Won't be long and I'll be switching over to that. Supposed to get a little bit of a cold front here for a few days, 4 or 5 days, and the highs will only be in the upper 60s. So, but after that, I'll do it. Then I'll be in my full summer riding gear, and then we can put some miles on, as long as my back holds out. Yeah, my back's doing a lot better now. I can actually walk around halfway decent. I do still get pain if I move a certain way, but hopefully we're on the mend here and I can get back to normal. Because those of you who've had back problems, oh my goodness, you know what I'm going through. Any movement you do just sends you through the roof. Oh, it's a fun area for me to ride. Hardly ever meet a car. When I do, it really surprises me, especially if it's on a turn. I've met a bus here once that really scared me. It was back at the last intersection, or the last turn. That scared me, because they take up most of the road and they don't expect people to be back here either. But I like to ride down in this area, especially when it's windy, because the trees kind of block the wind a little bit. It's actually kind of warm today. 84. Feeling pretty warm to me. But there's some debris left over from our tornado. That's been there for a couple of years now. Yeah, I just slowed down. Had a big monarch butterfly land on my handlebars, and the wind was pressing it against it and it couldn't get off. So I slowed down and let it go. got to be on the lookout. I prefer Amish crossing. Sure, a lot more fun with the wind at my back. Goes along pretty nice. The wind at your back. I feel like I'm 15 again. Feel like I'm 15 again. The Amish buggy. Yeah, we have a lot of Amish through here. Here's another one up here. Little Amish kid. Yeah, tractor hauling a disc. Just pull it out in front of me. They didn't see me, I guess. Yeah, you can see which way the wind's blowing now. Kind of at my back a little bit. It sure feels like it's at my back. It makes it, when it's at your back, you really feel like you're, I don't know, empowered a lot more. Because you're just kind of rolling along with no resistance. You know, the last few times, it was over a weekend and yesterday, there's been a raccoon down here. Coming by here 2 days now, and I've seen this raccoon in broad daylight. There he is in the crotch of that tree there. That's weird. Broad daylight. In the road, let's see if he's going to be down here again. As soon as he sees me, he runs. Yeah, I don't see him today. Don't see him today. Well, that's how far we've come so far. 26.9 miles. Yeah. So far, it's been a really nice ride. Papa's feeling a little better here. It does hurt a little bit, but you know, about 38 miles now. And I'm still going away from home, so I head out here a ways. Used to be a bunch of dogs up here, I don't know. Not today. Like it's 35. I must have been something else last I looked. Either that or I'm going backwards. Yeah, we're getting up into the area that was really devastated by the tornado. You can see the trees here haven't recovered. And all the houses are missing. There's a few new houses here and there, but for the most part, they haven't been built back yet. Some temporary houses, and some places where there used to be houses. It really messed it up. The town still hasn't recovered from it. I don't know that you ever recover completely, but... Stopped to put my 360 camera away. Now we got 38 miles. 51 volts. Well, that German Shepherd used to bite my tires on my ecotric because I couldn't go fast enough. And so I finally trained it with bones. And so it's been, I don't know, probably 6 or 8 months since I've been through here. And he still remembers me. Yeah, I'm trying to get my extra miles in here, so hopefully I don't go too far. Yeah, I got an ATV coming up behind me. Ever since our tornado, my wife has been intensely involved in watching the weather. I mean, she watched it before, but She usually knows what's going on now. But we got like 46 miles, it looks like. So, looks like we'll make our 50 miles today. Get 50 miles in today. Not too shabby for an old man that can barely walk. Oh, I'm so glad I can ride now again. It was getting pretty rough there for a while. Especially when I had to skip days. I couldn't even get on my bike, you know. It does a lot to your mental well-being. But I think we're on the mend here, and so hopefully we can get 15,000 miles on this bike for you this year. That's my goal. And 1600, there we are. So we passed 1600, so yeah, that's sweet. It was a nice ride. And yeah, kind of a windy day. Hopefully the audio turned out all right. But bike's holding up real good. Haven't had no problems. As you know, I changed the FREEWHEEL and the crankset. Other than that, put a new seat on. Handlebar extender. A few odds and ends here and there, but mostly stock. You can for sure, no matter what the weather is, go out and ride 50 miles on PAS number 7 and not have to worry that much about it. I went 60 miles to 66, I think, to exhaustion. If you rode on 4 or 5, you get way more than that, probably 100. Thanks for riding with me today. Papa's getting a little better, and hopefully we can put some more miles on this thing and get to 15,000 before the year's out. Alrighty. Goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you.